What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing the Detroit Pistons, and just talking about how many wins do I think they will actually have this upcoming NBA season. Now, the Pistons did have the worst record in the NBA last year. I believe winning only 17 games out of 82. So it's only up from here with that team. They have a great young core, promising young core, I would say, starting with Cunningham, who I think is going to be much better. Last year, his season was ended fairly early due to injury. They do have Jaden Ivey, the welcome addition of James Wiseman, who proved to be a formidable enough big man for them to go along with Jalen Duren, who's only, I believe, 19 years old. I mean, a man child, if you want to say that. But the best addition I think that the Detroit Pistons have decided to do this offseason has been the hiring of one being Monty Williams, a proven head coach, a head coach that, can coach players up, in my opinion. We've seen in recent years him get the most out of a Devin Booker and bring his game to another level, and also take that same Phoenix Suns team to the NBA Finals, ultimately losing. But we've seen him do, so many things with not only with the Suns franchise, but also, if you want to take it back to his days with the Pelicans as well. But for the Pistons, I mean, with their roster, I still believe that having Alec Burks, having Bogdanovich, and also adding a Joe Harris could boast well for them as far as having a veteran presence in their locker room to go with the young guys. But I feel like a team like the Pistons have to get young in all assets of their roster as far as it is concerned. I feel like, yes, Bogdanovich can help them. I believe he was there. He did average the most points for them a season ago. But I feel like, having younger players, and they also have one of the Thompson twins. I don't want to say which one, but I believe it is Asor Thompson that plays for the Detroit Pistons. So when you look at them top to bottom, and you look at what they did a year ago, I believe the record was as bad as it was because they did not have their best player. Yes, I believe Cade Cunningham is their best player. Now, you look at the Eastern Conference, I don't see the Detroit Pistons being in throws with the rest of the Eastern Conference as far as, the top tier teams of the East, whether it's Philadelphia, whether it's Miami, whether it's Boston, whether it's the likes of Milwaukee and those teams. I don't see Detroit being there just yet. I feel like they are a ways away from actually being there with the other teams in the East. I believe they are. In my opinion, they could be what OKC was a few years ago, because now OKC is, putting themselves head and shoulders with the rest of the Western Conference. So in my opinion, with the Detroit Pistons, I see them getting better, being better than what they were a year ago, but still falling short of, the playoffs play-in. I believe this season they win. I believe they are a 20-win team this year. I believe the Detroit Pistons are a 20-win team this year. I want to say they win 25 games this upcoming NBA season. I believe the Detroit Pistons win 25 games this upcoming NBA season. It's going to be tough. One, because, the Eastern Conference alone is not going to be a pushover. Two, the guys going to have to get acclimated, new coach, new system, things like that. Players that weren't there a year ago, players that's returning from injuries and the likes of that. And also just the gauntlet, which is the NBA season. 82 games. That's a lot. But I'm interested to see what Jaden Ivey looks like in year two. Cade Cunningham in year 3. I can't forget Beef Stew, Isaiah Stewart, and also, like I said, James Wiseman is somebody that I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out on for sure this upcoming season, as well as Jalen Duren. I believe them two together in the front court can move. They can definitely prove to the league that big men are still around and relevant, especially Jalen Duren because he's so young, especially James Wiseman because he's so young also. So you add in a Cunningham with a Ivy, whether it's Bogdanovich, Alec Burke, whoever it is at the 3, you add your 2 bigs, and I feel like the Detroit Pistons have something that their fans can be excited about this upcoming NBA season. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Pistons fans, NBA fans, or if this is just your first time tuning into the channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I catch you guys on the next video.